Greetings everyone, I'm Blair and welcome to another Survival Saturday live stream. Hope you all are doing well and enjoying your weekend here. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. As you can see, we are back in Space Engineers today. Yes, it was originally scheduled to be Conan as usual, but earlier this week they dropped a big patch and there's been some issues with it. They had to pull it back, roll it back out, and not all the mods have caught up with it and everything. So instead of having to do a completely brand new game, because one of the mods that I've been waiting on and having little issues with is the mod that lets us level past 60. So instead of doing that, I figured we'd do something different and jump into Space Engineers here. Don't not mind my guy and his salvager scavenger outfit here. It's just one of the skins you can pick up along the way. What we've done is I've started a brand new game. We are spawned in with a space spawn. Let me get control of my guy here. And what that means is we are in our starter pod. This is what you start with when you in the normal Space Engineers in a space game. This is our pod. It's got a starter kit. It's got hydrogen production, storage, just your basic stuff. Now, what I have done, we're going to be doing what I call a space salvage game. Basically, once again, we will not, the only thing we will drill for is ice. That's it. Ooh, what's that we got over there? NPC military enforcer. We leave him alone, he'll leave us alone. We start, that's all we're going to be drilling for is ice. Everything else we'll have to find. When you start, you start with your tools, a gun, and ammo, some food. I do have food turned off, like usual. Also, we don't lose anything if we die, as far as inventory or anything. The nice thing about the space, especially with that Economy 2 update, is this kind of run is very feasible because of the new economy and salvage missions and such like that. You also, it used to be you always got one of these data pads with a trade station location. I've noticed recently it's not always. I'll admit it took a little bit. But we have a trade station. I've already located it. And it is, where is it? That way. It is in space. So the first thing we're going to do is head for the station. For a long-term playthrough, the goal would be to make money, get enough resources to find some place on an asteroid, or probably just build our own little space station, get a permanent base set up, become fully functional. Kind of just like we're doing on the Operation Mars series, trying to do that on the planet, we're trying to do that in space. And it's actually a fun way to do it. I love it. Now, there is going to be a lot of traveling. Being live stream, you guys got to put up with the traveling. We do not have a jump drive on the starter ship. But, to start with, let's go ahead and head towards there. Now, we don't want to get too close to the planet. I've got the compass mod on. Now, you may think, why do you need a compass in space, Blair? Well, if you get within the outer fringe of the planet's atmosphere, the compass will show up. So we see the compass, we know we're in the atmosphere. We can watch the gravity down there, bottom right area, under where the speed and stuff is. Now, here's the fun part. What I just did is my engines are still on, I'm still moving, but I turned off our two brake thrusters basically, so that we can still maneuver if we need to. Because if I just turn the dampeners off, it goes straight, nothing's going to stop it. With doing it this way, just turning off the braking thrusters, it's not trying to brake itself or stop when I release the forward key, but I can still go side to side. I can dodge around stuff if I need to. So, but we are going to go over here to Penrith Shipyard. I like the fact it says shipyard. That means it sells ships, and we will want to upgrade to a new ship at some point. Believe me. But yeah, this is what we're going to be doing today. Just kind of hanging out. I'll let you know now. Next Saturday, the 20th, we will be jumping into 7 Days to Die to check out the new experimental release of the 3.0 update. This weekend is what they call their creator weekend. The creators that are in their little program have gotten an early copy of the 3.0 and are streaming it to show it off. From what I've seen, it's great. There's a lot of changes in how you can play the game now compared to our 2.0, 2.4 Escape from Navezgane series. There's a lot more toggles when you're setting up the game, so you can basically set it up as you want. There's some new POIs, some new features in the game. Oh, what's that? That was an unknown beacon back that way. You know what? No, we don't have any. We are not prepared at all to take anybody on if we needed to, so we'll check out the station. But yeah, this weekend, the weekend we're on now, here, this is Saturday the 13th June. From yesterday through tomorrow, they're doing the streams. This coming Monday, the 15th, the experimental version of 3.0 will be released to the public. If all goes well and it's not so horribly broken it takes them a long time to fix it, normally within a week or so after the experimental come out, it's released to stable, which means it's good. Here it goes to everybody. Now, if you play 7 Days to Die, the experimental is only available on PC through Steam. If you're on a console, you'll have to wait until it goes stable. Just something to let you know on that. But yeah, next Saturday, I figure it comes out on Monday. We'll give it until the weekend just to work out any little bugs they need to patch initially and such. And then we'll check that out next week. So that's what you got coming next week. All right. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of features there that you can change that I think you guys are going to enjoy it if you play the 7 days. Where are we aiming? Oh no, I actually want to aim right at it. We'll go and get in there. There we go. And And yes, if you have not played Space Engineers before, it doesn't matter whether you're on the ground or in space, there's a lot of travel time. But you know, I kind of find it to be part of the relaxing part of it. If we were looking to mine asteroids, I'd be stopping at all these that we pass, scanning them, looking for mineral deposits. I'm not worried about ice to start with. We can sometimes find that in wrecks, and if we have to, we can go looking at for asteroids. You can also buy hydrogen at a lot of the space stations. So you can literally refuel your ship when you need with the profits you're making salvaging. Just keeping an eye out to make sure we don't get an asteroid dead smack in our path. But we will come up here. Let's see. Oh, the only other thing I have done is I did set up our faction already. And yes, it is the Allied Reclamation Company. What else would it be? That's us. UVTL, that must have been the one that military ship was with. Okay. IDTC. STMR. Uh-oh. We gotta keep an eye on that guy. Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Getting away, get away, get away, get away. Oh, this could be bad if he gets too close. We have no weapons on this ship. This is a starter pod. It's just like the starter rover. It's just meant to keep us, it's a respawn point if we need it. Well, the problem is if it gets shot up, we're in trouble. But I don't like this. Okay. The distance he's gaining is slowing down, which means he's going by us. And come on, numbers. There we go. He's pulling away from us. We're good. Now, I don't want to go towards him, but you know what? Screw it. It's right there. We're going to go check this out. This is an unknown beacon. I want to go check it out. I'm just hoping that pirate keeps going away. It is a risk turning his way. But we're going to take a risk. Worst thing that happens, we restart the game, right? Because we die. No, we would respawn in another pod is what would happen. Why did I slow down? Yeah, this is a risk. Thankfully, we're not gaining on him as quickly as we are this. I'm going to kick those on. And he's still going away. Good. Okay, and he is out of here. Okay, I don't know what he dropped. I'm gonna see what he dropped. I'm not sure what's going on with him. But we're gonna come over here and see what debris he left here. Alright. Now I'm trying to remember how to... No, that's not it. Come on. There we go. Control Z. We will now stay with the debris. Alright, let's go. Looks like all we're gonna pick up is some plates, but that's okay. Hey,
meteor storm inbound.
We're scavengers, I mean. Free stuff. He was obviously having some issues. He kept having to restart his systems. Up there goes the meteors. Yeah, he lost part of his ship here, but we will gladly clean up his mess. Alright, back to our pod. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's down there. I'm not going to keep chasing him. I do not feel like chasing him all over everywhere. I don't think there's anything in here besides that, right? No, okay. Yeah, was worth checking out. Turned out just some guy having trouble and getting things started as he goes. Alright, back towards our destination. Let's go. First salvage run, meh. A few plates. Get all the way up to speed and see what I've got. If you look at my hotbar, number 2 turns the braking engines on and off. 4 turns all of them off at the same time. So, that's all I've done. Pirate salvage carrier. They're going after the unknown beacon dude. Oh. We got out of there at the right time. If you're not familiar with the salvage carrier, it gets to a certain point and it sends out drones. And they will come and start cutting your stuff up. Ha ha. Bye. Another distress down that way. Yeah, no. We've got more pirates in this than I've seen in my personal run I did for this the whole time I've been playing it. Wow. Alright, we're getting there here. 12k to go. And see, all I do then is when I get within a few K of it, turn the brakes on. That's it. Let it slow itself down. If you saw my stream I did for the Economy 2 release, inside the safety bubble, there's no damage. So if I could literally ram our ship into the space station, and the only thing that would be damaged probably is my head because of the dizziness it would cause. But go ahead and get here towards the station. This thing's not very big, not very weighted. We can get right up on it almost before we have to slow down. Here we go. Hit the brakes. Now, if I remember right, currently, our pod does not have a docking collar. That's not a problem for now. We will pick up scrap along the way and be able to make one. Which is good because then it's easier to sell the station stuff. You can sell it straight out of the ship's inventory. But the ship has to be connected to do so. Distress signal back that way towards where the pirates were. Gee, I wonder why everything's having issues. Alright, but let's check out what is going to be our home away from home for a while. As in, this is going to be the center of our activities. Oh, lag spike. Oh, check this out. Which way's up, which way's down? Okay, this is... Yeah, let's get to where the sun's not in our face. Oh, well, that makes more sense. And you know what we can do? Why not? Let's just come over here and land. I mean, do we have feet on this thing? No. That's pretty much a flat surface. So why not? We'll just belly sit this thing down. Nobody else is here, so you know, why not? Here we go. All engines off. Turn the lights off. Oh wait, lights are 9. And ta-da! We're here. Let's go see what they have to offer. Hello? Hey, hey, look at that. Jump down. We are not running with the jetpack restrictions or anything like that. A lot of the scrapyard... Ooh, okay. Interrupt myself. When you see these signs, hit F. We have a waypoint. That's way over there. Too far away. We make it so it doesn't show up. We'll remember it for later. Other side of the sign's a different one. Nope. Carthage Point. Oh, that's a different one, isn't it? No, we've already got it. So it looks like they've only got the one, but it's all the way over there on what I think is Mars. It's got that tannish color. But yeah, these signs, they'll advertise other places. If you just walk up to them and hit F, you get the GPS for another point. So we have an ATM here if we find any credit chips. We have the services, which we don't want to store our ship. That's the only one we got. If it gets damaged, you generate a quote. It'll tell you how much to repair it. You can salvage it too, but I have found for the most part, you will make more money grinding a wreck down and selling off its individual parts than you will for the wreck as a whole. So, one of the first things we're going to look to do is put more storage on this bad boy. But let's go on in here. If the airlock's closed, we would just push that button. But we come down here. We always check the lockers. We don't need the extra welder, although I always will take them and then drop it so that this respawns. You have your recharge if you need energy and such. Again, the airlock button, which we want to push so it cycles the airlock. Door shuts, area pressurizes, and we're good. And we're greeted by friends. Hi, excuse me, pardon me, thank you. Let's check out the cafeteria. Do they have anything we want? Ooh, we can go in here and check. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's because that's the toilet. Are you kidding me? Did they come here? Well, we're safe. See, there's the drone. It sent the drone after us. See, let's look at the log. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile to salvage sending out drones. The drone. Engineer, fill up the collector of this drone with valuables. No stone, ice, or gravel. Failing to meet this demand will be met with force. You have 5 minutes. Well, you know what? We're the best place we could be. They did follow us. But we'll just spend some time here. See, I've encountered these in a playthrough before. If you don't do what they say or you attack their drone, they start sending more guys after you. It can get messy, especially early game. Nope, I can't get into there. Can I? Oh, but I can reach it. Aw, there's nothing there. You guys got an empty cafeteria? Really? I have noticed you don't find as much stuff in these barrels and such as you used to. What we got here? Oh, that's the event controller. Okay. Probably for the door and stuff. And that's security. We're not going to get in there. Yes, I explore everywhere. I have found some decent stuff now and then. Oh, hey buddy, how you doing? Alright. So we have the store. And contracts. Well, let's see what they sell here. You know, I'm going to do it price per unit. Coffee, data pads. We could go about and buy a bunch of data pads to get new locations. And we're being pushed around. Oh well. But I prefer to do the signs. So they have a better welder for 2K. We start with 10. But yeah, these are all the ships. This little grinder ship we will get later because it's great. It really is nice. But that's not the first thing we're going to get. Wow, they don't have the smaller C. This is one of our ultimate goals. I love the Salvador. It's big. You look at the front of it there, it's got a little landing bay that you can land small ships like that grinder in. It's got lots of hydrogen. It's got 2 assault cannons for defense. 2 large cargo containers. A jump drive. We'll be building up to get it. What I was hoping they'd have. See, that's frame J. It's okay. I want the C. We need the frame C, which they don't have to start with. You know what? We'll go ahead and buy the welder. We'll need it eventually. Sell. This is why I say you can make more money. It looks kind of like small prices to start with, but you walk in here, you find some places got 8 or 9 grab components or something, or a bunch of grids and stuff. It adds up. Oh, does it? Thruster components are our big find, and we will find them so many places. We see ships with a scrap ship with ion engines. Payday. But there's that. Alright, let's go ahead here. Engineer, you have 1 minute remaining to meet the demand. Oh well. Come and get me. You can't touch me. Let's see what kind of contracts they've got, which we're not going to take on with them out there. Alright. 2 types of contracts I look at to start with. Acquisitions are good, especially once you've got a bunch of scrap. If you've got a ton of bulletproof glass, you don't get paid as much a lot of times for it, but that right there is the key. The reputation gains. And these have no timer, and if you decide, you know what, I'm not going to do this, and you get rid of the contract, there's no reputation loss. Look at that. I'm going to accept this now because we will end up finding that many steel plate. And we'll get paid $4.6 million for it. So yeah, we're going to accept that one right now, thank you. Radio parts are a little harder to come by. We'll leave that alone for now. Let's look at salvage. They've got 2. Anything that high up requires a jump drive to get to, or almost literally hours of flying. So we don't want that one. And that one's too far away. These will refresh in 4 minutes, so we'll wait. Wait, salvage acquired? Hold up. Did they just... Wait. Get out of my way. Are they hitting? Oh no. Get out. I think they're attacking our ship. Did they hit our ship, or are they hitting? Because they can't grind. See, I can't grind him either. I also cannot. Good thing you can't hurt the ship. Well, I don't think I can use my weapons either. That's the good thing about being here, but at the same time... Yeah, see, I can't do anything against him. He can't do anything against us. They will time out eventually, I think. Looks like there's another one down there. Let's go look. Yeah. I don't know what salvage they acquired. Yeah, see, he's trying to cut me. Fortunately, I can't take over him either. Well, I guess we wait and see how long it takes for them to time out. Because unfortunately, the only other option is go into creative to get rid of him. And I kind of don't want to do that. Military munitions drone. Hey, drone, come here. Distract them. See, if I step outside this bubble, they will go after me. They will grind the ship. Or me. See, look at this. Yeah, my housemate and I had these guys attack us, or try to attack us at our base at the time. We were doing space-based. We had set up, I was building the station. We had defenses. They're not hard to take out. And we actually went after the carrier. Caused them to warp out. I'm really trying to figure out what they're going to do. They can't do damage. This is insane. I guess we'll wait. I do not want to leave with them around. I don't know how long it takes for them to time out. Yeah, the last time I encountered one of these guys, they sent like 3 or 4 waves worth. Ah, that way. I can say south because we are actually just inside the atmosphere. Well, the artificial gravity is the gravity of the station. Hey, no. Shit. They're trying to push our ship. I wonder, can I squish him? Do I have a mag plate on this? No. And I cannot put one without leaving the protective bubble. And we landed on him. Well, we just stay sitting here. My engines will keep him from pushing me around. Maybe. See, if they push this ship outside the bubble, we're screwed. You know what? I'm gonna do this. See if we can do this. Is he actually gonna stay more interested in that than me? Okay. They are actually trying to destroy the platform. Well, this was not what I expected. Because we have no guns, no way to make guns. This is literally at the start of our play. And these guys are getting in the way. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really want to wait here. This is extremely ridiculous. These guys aren't timing out either. Wow. And they're fast. Alright, guys. I don't like doing this, but I'm going to... Nope, wrong one. We are going to go into creative, and I am going to see if we can get rid of this guy. These two. Ah! I was stuck on the... Now let me see if it works like in creative. I can point at the grid and go delete. No, I can't. Alright, I've got one other idea, and then we may have to reload back some. Although, at this point, we've been here long enough, I think even the saves will have this. Alright guys, I'm going to put us in break mode real quick while I try and get out and back in and see what happens there. Back in a few minutes. Alright guys, that didn't work. I only have one other option, and oh boy is this going to be fun. Let me make sure that we are not in creative anymore. There. Well, there is one other option. Can I lure this guy out? Come on. Come on. Follow me. We're going to go head to head. Ow! Well, we'll respawn back at our pod at least. Survival kit. Yeah, that's what I want. Respawn. Hi, we're here. I should still have all my tools and stuff. Yep, okay. Out we go again. Where's he at? Come on. Come on, little guy. Come on. Come on. Ha ha ha. Come on. You know what? There's a little bit of scrap out here. I'm going to go get it. Oh, wait. No, there isn't. Come on, little buddy. Come on. He doesn't like me now, but if I can get him outside again. He's got a gat, too. I gotta be careful of that. I didn't realize he had a gat. No more gat. Bye. He's running away. One down. Now to get the other one after I get some more energy. Alright, that was one. Also got to stay in here and let my radiation go down. But that's one down. Oh, he's back. He's back. He came back. Come on, little buddy. Come on. I know you want me. Come on. Come on. Oops. That's not what I was trying to do. Why can I not go anywhere? Oh, because my jetpack's off. Come on, buddy. I know you want me. Come on. That's it. A little further. Yeah, see, my dampeners match yours now, buddy. Come on. Out. A little bit more. There we go. You can't go anywhere now. You're mine. I need to disable that gyro you've got. Where's it at? Actually, I want this. Give me. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh. Where's my... Oh, wait. How'd I lose... I did lose my inventory. That wasn't supposed to happen. Excuse me a moment. I lost my body somewhere. Oh well, back out to get this guy. Lost our gun too, that's gonna suck. But, we got this guy. One down, one to go, I guess. I will need to look, though. I don't like losing inventory. Okay, inventory's full. Time to go back and drop stuff off. We're gonna get his buddy too. Oh. Now, where was he? There he is. I want all of him. Oh, wait. We need to get inside. Crap. Ow. Whew. Oh. Ow. Okay. Well, guys, that was our first successful battle. If you want to call it that. What do we get? Few reactor components, some uranium. Alright. Not bad. I mean, that's a little small grid guy. We have to remember they have a gun. I didn't notice that before. They have a gun. They will shoot us. One down, one to go. This is more adventure than I thought we would have. Yeah. I want to check something, though. I mean... Wait, I need to get where I can see that. There. Well, I'm gonna have to look later. I thought I had it set so we didn't lose anything when we die. I've been playing with that assumption the whole time. Whoops. Well, we'll sit here and let this do its thing. Oh, and you all can be proud of me. I remembered to go in and figure out and change my hotkeys for OBS. No more accidentally, well, here I'll show you. No more accidentally switching in OBS to break or whatever when I go to type a number on the keypad. Yay. Alright, get that down. Go get the rest of that scrap. Then we'll go after the other guy. Oh, gotta be careful though. They have gun. I didn't realize they had gun. That's, yeah, I don't like gun. I forgot these guys have GATs. Well, we can get rid of the pistol. Guess the first thing we're going to do is buy a weapon. Maybe. I don't know if these guys sell them. Let's charge up all the way and get back out there. You know what? I'm going to put you on depressurize so that I'm not losing air when I do this. And I still lost air. That's alright. Alright, so the scrap we were getting was where? Uh-oh. I think I lost my scrap, Hulk. Ah, that's okay. That just means we get to go after the other guy. Here we go. Hey, you. You know you want me, don't you? Come on. Where's your gun? Your gun's on that side. Okay. Come on. Hey. Come on. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Ow. You can't turn now. I don't think he's coming back. Let's go back here just in case he does. But I killed his gyro. No? He's coming back. We'll let him come back in. And then we'll lead him back out. Oh, he's having one heck of a time. Poor guy. Let's get in the shade here while we're waiting. Hey, man. Uh-oh. Cool, we can follow him now. Our dampeners are on him. He's trying. He really is. I kind of screwed him up. I know where I'm going next. I know what I'm going for next. I'm gonna kill his power. He's dead in the water. He is dead in the water. He's ours. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you kill a drone. You go away. I don't want you. I want all the good bits. Oh, man. There you go, guys. Blair 2, Pirates none. Well, we'll say Pirates 1. They killed me once because I ran into them.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Alright. We're going to need to get in. Ah, let me in. I need to deradiate. Yeah, we got both those drones. We can now go about our business if we want. I mean, his carcass is still out that way. So to be honest, I think we got everything we want off of it. I don't think there's anything more, and I don't know that I could find it again. That's the 2 antennas, okay. Yeah, we're good. I am going to bring our ship back over here onto the platform. There we go. That was an adventure. An adventure I had not planned on, but hey. Welcome to Space Engineers. And we'll just sit down, nice and easy. I'm gonna leave the engines on. Wait, what's our battery at? Let me look. Yeah, we still got plenty of energy, okay. Alright. So, we got rid of the first ones. Collected the cards. I wanted the Charleston terminal. I saw that other one. Come on, yeah. Oh well. Oh, just to verify there's no repairs, right? No repairs. Okay. Hey, they got the same symbol we do. They stole my symbol. What's this? Oh, yeah, that acquisition one. Hey, we're on our way towards it, right? Now, as I wanted to look, salvage. There we go, see? Double-digit distance. We'll take those. Ah! It changed on us. Dang it. Alright. That's in space. 21K accept. Planet, no. Space, 23K accept. Planet, no. Space, 19K, yes. And those are too far out. Alright, so we've got some contracts. We have 3 salvage contracts. As long as that carrier doesn't come back, we're good. But man, there seems to be a lot of pirates here. Let's see, we've got 19 out, 23, 21. Okay. Hi, I saved y'all. You know that, right? You had drones running around outside. Just to let you know, let's see here. This is STMA or R, whichever. Yeah, we are at 0. Once we get over 500, we start building up bonuses. Discounts up to 10%. on what we buy and a bonus on top of what we sell. That's why those acquisitions are nice. You can build up quick with those. So, alright. Thunderfleet, join the good guys. Hadn't seen that one before. Alright, so let's actually get going with what I had planned on us doing now. We lost our good welder, but oh well. I'm not even sure where the body bag went, to be honest. Hang on. That's a station mark. That's our... Yeah, we lost our body bag. It went flying. That's okay. Let's go. Let's get up here. See, what I will probably do is take and put like a piston and connector here so that we can then use that dock there. But let's get out there and get exploring and find us some good scrap. Now, as we find scrap, we're going to need to put more cargo containers on and such, so have to remember that. And for now, I'm going to pressurize things. There we go. Alright. Engines are on. All we got to do is take off. Let's hit... Oh, I bet that's the scrap. I bet that's the scrap. Let's go find out. Screw it. I mean, it's semi on the way, and I'm pretty sure that's our scrap. And since we disabled that son of a bitch, we should be good. What's that? That was a distress. I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. Yep, that's our broken down little buddy. Uh-oh. I don't want to hit it. Uh-oh. We hit it. Can I get close enough to lock onto it? There we go. Let's go get some scrap. Hi, buddy. Remember me?
Meteor storm inbound.
Boy, I wish I had a better grinder. Do. I mean, I gotta clean up my mess, right? Wow, that was a lot of scrap from that sucker. I don't know what that was, but dang. This is what happens when you send AI after Blair.
Inventory full.
Uh-oh. That's kind of funny. Well, I will just come up here and say, hey, I'll take those parts. Sure, thanks. Bye. Yep, that's that. They're gone. That was a decent little bit of stuff. There. And if we pop in here and look real quick. Yeah. Not bad. We're getting there. We have 6 reactor components. I like that. Good. We get enough. I mean, I'm curious. Just because I want to know. A small reactor takes what? 100 reactor components. Oh wait, that's large grid. Small grid. You want to know the funny thing? I think we've got everything we need right now to build ourselves a small reactor on this ship. Okay, I gotta see. But this isn't a... Is this a large grid ship? Oh, it is. Never mind. It would take us quite a while. I thought this was small grid for some reason. No, it's a large grid. Okay. Well, we only need 94 more reactor components. Cough. All right. Let's now... Yeah, I'm not worried about that target. No, I don't want that target. I want that one. Let's go. I would love to find some wreckage with solar panels, so I could throw some solar panel on here. If any of these have large batteries, we're going to try and weld them to this, because we need it. Our goal is to get this thing to the point we can buy, it's called a Hull C. That's the ship we want to start with. Once we get it, we're kind of rolling a bit. Hull C, then the grind ship. It's a consignment drone, I'm not worried about it. Then we work our way up to the Salvador. I did not expect so much of this stream to end up being battling a couple drones. That's okay. That is Space Engineers for you. Sometimes you have the most boring starts ever. Other times you face the enemy right off the bat. It's okay. They found us and we said F you. Plain and simple. Excuse me. I might want to try and put a camera on here at some point too. Cruise on in on this one. Let's see what our first one is. First one. Oh, it's a broken grinder ship. Okay. All right. Well, let's get here so that we've got access. First thing we gotta do is find the little bit that we're sent here to get. This one is, we need to find the research materials. Alright. Yeah, air vent. Depressurize. Still had some here, but oh well. It's not wanting to depressurize correctly. I'm not sure why. Let's see here. If I remember right, this is gonna be here. Oh, first thing I gotta do, where's that gyroscope? Gyro, there it is. First thing we want to do is grind the gyroscope. Hack it and turn off the override. That's what's causing it to rotate. Then we need to get into something that we can do stuff with. Now let's just do it here. Oh wait, that one's not going to work for us. This will though. Alright, that's us now. It's not connected to a computer. We can hack this though. Besides, I think I remember that's where our thing is. First things first, it's in the connector. Okay, but we want to claim the NPC grid. Now, because it's a small grid ship, we cannot convert to station. Which means if we hit it too hard, it will move. So I was right, it is here. There we go. That's what we're after. Everything else is ours, and we're gonna take it. So we just grind it all down. You know what though? See, this is small grid, medium. We need large grid, small to go on the ship. So I think what I'll do we can build another cargo using the parts from these. Can I turn the thrusters up? Oh, I didn't. Oops. See, all this is going to have is just little cargo containers and stuff. Well, oh, there's our solar panels. Ha ha. Where's our ship? Where's my pot? There it is. It's like I know it's here. Ah! Hit the wrong key. Oh, I kind of left some stuff here. Now, the advantage of small grid is it doesn't take up as much room in the inventory. Ooh, that's some nice stuff. Thank you. Good first ship. Large grid ships give you even more, because it takes more parts to make the parts. If that makes any sense to you. Wow. We could make a battery now. And we can use those to hack batteries we find. Nice. Nice. Oh, you're paying off, little buddy. Heck yeah. Hey, Green Bean. Nix. Sorry, guys. Got caught up here and doing stuff. Didn't see y'all come in. Welcome to the stream. We are not as far into the salvaging as I thought I would be. If you weren't here for the fun at the start, a drone carrier decided to send drones to where we were at the starting at the little trade outpost we found. They can't hurt us in the trade outpost, but they also kind of had us trapped, so that was fun. Blair with his basic grinder going up against drones with grinders. The only reason I died once was because I ran into him too fast. What's in this one? Anything? Oh boy! This is a money haul. Oh, we got stuff to sell. Not bad for our first ship we find. Wait, you, come back here. No grid left unclaimed. Or at least I try. See, if we, if this was large grid, we can convert it to a... no, the, drone carrier's actually been around for a while. My housemate and I encountered it in a co-op we were doing well before the latest update. They're kind of nasty, though. They do have one Gatling that I almost forgot they had.
Good question, comment.
But yeah, it, thankfully... Uh-oh. Blair keeps forgetting he's got radiation turned on. Woo! And I've got it set on a light setting, too. I've only ever encountered them in space, and not often. I mean, when my housemate and I encountered them, we were doing a space start, but we already had our space station half built when it showed up. So, ooh, what's that? That signal was a beacon. So it was unusual to start this save with several pirate beacons showing up as we were headed for the station. I didn't think the carrier had seen us because we were a good 12K away from him and going away from him, but evidently he did. Oh, you know what? I need oxygen too. So let's just... And yeah, I know, I'd say over half of the time I have spent in Space Engineers has been in creative building ships, so... The other half has been flying around. Yeah, you know how that is. Alright, we're going to stay here a second and let this wind down. There's a beacon right off that direction. But I don't want to get it with this ship because if nothing else, we're going to have to build our own cargo to go on it. This starting pod, I like it. It's nice for starters. But especially for a salvage playthrough, it doesn't last long. You need something different. Hey, wait, I didn't get all the way built up. What? There we go. Deposit stuff. 15%, that's good enough. Let's get back here. Grab the remainder of this stuff. And once we get a bigger ship, I can set it up to be a shield. Protect me from the sun, Obi-Wan. I mean, Obi-2. Yeah, there we go. By the way, anything else in cargo? Oh, wow. We're gonna be here a while. Wow. Precious metals. Talk about a nice way to start our run. We may have to go home or go back to and sell stuff to make room for stuff. You know what? Let me do something here. Let me pull up the cargo. Do I have enough to make one? Oh, really? Well then. Oh, no, let go. Let go. That's the case. Plop. We're gonna need it. Here we go. Now here's the question. Can I get to it from there? Yes. Good. I don't have to dig the other one up. I can just do it direct. Nice. And now we got twice the cargo room, so... Wow. Uranium, iron, silicon, platinum, iron. I said iron, but we've got both forms. And there are some that you can sell it just right like this. Either raw or some places will buy the processed. Man, nice. You little fella have been a joy. How much is in that hydrogen tank? But that's small grid, and I don't have a way to Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. What I am going to do, though, is stop this little fellow. And let's just get what we can. Just got to watch our radiation now. This thing was worth getting it just for the contents of its cargo, let alone all the scrap. And this is the first of 3 ships we're going to go by.
Inventory full.
Whoops. Inventory full. We could probably put a 3rd cargo container on by the time we're done with this. Probably will. I think, though, I'm going to build up the, this thing's got a lot of cargo. It's one of the reasons I like it. This is the scrapper ship we'll end up buying eventually. Because it's really nice. It's compact. Get back here. While we're grinding away here, I would ask if you wouldn't mind, feel free to hit that like button for me. Gets the content out to more folks in the algorithm. Can I chase you down? There we go. Yeah, this is
Inventory full.
this is the style survival I like playing. The scrapyard. I get bored quickly when it's just find the resources, make whatever I want from the resources. I like having to find the parts. Having to go through, find some scrap it down, use those parts to make what I want. That's the kind of play I like. Well, so once we get this one, we've got 2 more to get. 2 more of the jobs we took. Nice thing about these salvage missions is there is no time limit. Take as long as you want to do them. Other missions there are, you have a certain amount of time you have to complete it in, or it's a failure. So come on, cook on down there, radiation exposure. And just so y'all know, we are running with several mods. If I were to keep this respawn pod and just want to build off of it, one of the things I would do is replace this door airlock setup we have here with Passage 3 airlock enclosed. And that's actually, it is from the mod More Passages. But basically, it's like some of the ones you might see other places. You walk into it, click on the door in front of you, the door behind you closes, and that one opens. It works like a real airlock. I love this mod. It really makes things nice and simple. I really ought to see if and suggest to the dev that we need something similar in gate format. Alright, we are free of our radiation buildup. Time to get out here and keep going. Because we want all its goodies. I mean, nothing else, we have that steel plate acquisition, so 3,000 plates we can get. It just takes a little while. But it's the most common bit out there, so. We can get our reputation up, we start getting the discounts and bonuses. I do have the reputation decay off. And when we get back in the ship where we're not getting exposed to radiation, I'll explain to you why. What that is, if you don't know, you doing jobs for folks and stuff, or various other ways. We kill pirates, we'll gain reputation with other good factions. You gain reputation with them. One of the features they introduced with the economy update, I believe it was, is if you have it set over time, that reputation decays. You don't do anything for them for a while, it's gonna decay. Now, if it was just the reputation you have that gives you the bonuses decays down to a certain point, okay, fine. But it will decay all the way back to where you have no reputation with them. That I have a problem with. I get, okay, you're not doing stuff for them, there's a time-limited bonus, but if I'm not doing anything against them, my good standing shouldn't go away with them. Now, I will say that decay works in the other way too. If you've got bad reputation with somebody, over time it'll decay back to neutral. But, here we go, that's number one done. Let's see here. That is the 25.5. I like doing this so I don't get confused which one I've done and which one I haven't. Nope, that's not the right marker. Nope, of course it's the last one. There. Oh, we're low on energy. Whoops. Alright, what I'm talking about is with each faction, as you do stuff for them, you start at 0 for everybody except the pirates. See, these guys are more hot. We're more negative with, because they're the ones that sent that drone carrier after me. As we build up reputation, when it hits 500, you become friendly with them and start getting your discounts. I would be okay if this friendly bit degraded down and stopped at the neutral relation mark. My problem is it will decay all the way down to here. It also means that while you're out doing these jobs, your reputation is slowly decaying while you're doing the job. So I've got that turned off. I feel it's a little too strict, but that's just me. Alright, that was our first one done. Oh, hang on. Turn that on so our oxygen refills. There we go. Alright, next stop is that one, 9K away. So, let's head for the next spot. These are kind of nice. They were all kind of in a line together. I've had them where you gotta go multiple directions just to get where you're going. These, at least, as we're going to one, we're cutting the distance to that next one there, too. Oh yeah, that one's just right there. Sweet. Other good thing about these salvage contracts is there are no scripted in encounters. Obviously random encounters happen, but it's not scripted in that, hey, you're going to get attacked. Your courier missions are. They will show threat level low, medium, high. Obviously, the higher the threat level, the more likely you're going to get attacked during it, and the stronger that attack force is going to be. Don't do those without a ship with weapons. Alright, what are you? You are something I'm just going to buzz right by, apparently. You look like some sort of little pod. Huh, where's the sun? The sun is where? Let's go like this and see if we can at least get over here. Okay. Good enough. Now I can see right now the other thing. Let me see, how much is it to make solar panels? 32 cells. We have in inventory. Put it in the survival. I don't want that there. Oh, that's because we're full. Oh no, there we go. But we have 54. We can make a solar panel. And you know what? That might not be a bad idea to do now. That might not be a bad idea at all. There we go. Do I want it all the way back here? No, because I want room for other stuff. Wait, why now all of a sudden am I not able to put it on there? What? Can I put it like this? Oh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I need to do. I need to get rid of these. There we go. Now it'll let me do it. There we go. Why do I not see? It's been an odd little glitch I've noticed happening lately. Sometimes you can't see your tools. There we go. That'll help with the batteries. Now, where is our... There it is. All right. Let's get in here and see if we can get what we came for. Let's see what else is here. Oh, survival kit. Yay, medical components. Wow. And a cryopod. Okay. No, 2 cryopods? This one doesn't have its medical. Okay. Damn. Wait a minute. I had one of these. Thought so. Ooh, and we just got upgraded tools. Ha ha! I saw that. An armory with all tier 2 tools. Yeah, buddy. Ha ha. See what's in the cargo terminal. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Claim. Okay. Info. Convert to station. It's not going to drift away anywhere now. Hee hee. Oh, and where's the gyroscope? I don't think it has one. Nope. Okay, good. What's in here? We have iron, scrap, nice. Refill station, handy. This is a nice little, but yes, give me those. Yay. We have new tools and spares of them. That's handy too. I'll come back for you in a minute. Alright, so we got what we came for. We got a lot of stuff to grind down though. Where'd our ship go? I'm gonna pull the ship up closer so that we're, especially now that it's a station, we can get in closer. Let's see here. 2 of you can go there. 1 of you. And I don't need you right now, so. Alright. So. Let's bring this in closer. See if I maybe get to where I cast a shadow. There we go. At least over most of it. If I cast a shadow, then that means I'm not gonna get barbecued. Oh, this is a large grid battery. This will go on the ship. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. What is that? A merge block. Nice. Must have been an escape capsule. Okay, let's go to the armory and grab those other drills. So, I think I got everything out of here. Yes. All we gotta do now is grind stuff down. This is where the grinder ship would be real nice. However, having our tier 2 drill, or grinder, can't even talk. Now, where do I want to attach the battery? I'm thinking over here next to the solar panel. Yeah. So we'll use a weld pad to put it right down there. Okay. That's what we will do. So we got to make sure not to grind down the battery. Everything else, oh, wait. This thing's got hydrogen too? It does? Ooh. It has a hydrogen tank. How much is on it? Oh, fine. How much is on that hydrogen tank? Oh, it's almost completely full. Yes. Yes, thank you. Okay. And it's got an H2O2 generator, which we have, I believe. Well, this might take a while longer than expected. That's the name of the stream. Let me look at something. Do we have... We have an engine, not the generator. Correct? We need that hydrogen tank. We need the generator too. Yeah. And we want that battery. We're going to be busy, guys. I can tell you right now. We are going to want the weld pad. Now, the H2O2 gen, depending on how hard it ends up wanting to move around, we may or may not. We may tear it down and build it back up here. But I'm definitely going to want those here in a bit. Oh, let's put these back in here. So what's the oxygen in? Oh, we do have an O2 generator. We don't need that one. We will steal the ice, but we don't need that one. Okay. Okay, good. Good. So we want the hydrogen tank. We want the battery. My question is, Are they connected? I don't think so. There's a conveyor tube there. This thing doesn't have a docking port either. But that's okay, don't need it. Which one of these is the one that's bad? That's the bad one, grind it down. That's the O2 gen. No, that's cargo terminal. That's the survival kit, okay. There's the battery, which we'll leave for last. And the good tank is here, okay. Now, because they're stationed, this thing is set up as a station, those won't move. Which is gonna help me when it comes time to merge, weld them in. Just take a little fancy flying.
Inventory full.
You know what? I set that thing up so that I could stay underneath it and not get exposed to the sun. And what do I start off doing? Get in the sun. All right. Yeah, we've made a couple of good finds so far this run. Good grief.
Inventory full.
I will fully admit I have a knack for finding good stuff to start with. There's been a couple times my housemaid has cursed it. Other times they've very greatly enjoyed it.
Inventory full.
What did that have so much of? Wow, are we racking up large metal grids. Ooh, nice. Nice. Gonna need oxygen and power. Time to recharge. All right. And refill H2 while we're there. I'm hoping that this H2 gen they've got here has ice in it. That would be nice. Ice would be nice. Hee hee hee. Other way, there we go. Deny me access with this.
Inventory full.
Access denied. Yeah, my grinder begs to differ. All right. We are getting a really good start. I mean, we had the drones to start with, which made life interesting, but...
Meteor storm inbound.
Yes, well, unless it comes right through here, we're okay. And game, that is not me asking for a challenge. Yeah, look at that, nice grids. How is our inventory looking here? Let's step in here for a second and find out. That one's full. Well, that one's getting there. That one is getting there. So let me figure something out here real quick. We're going to put the hydrogen tank here. We can put the battery right there. So if we do more cargo, it's going to either be left or right here. You know what? Let's go ahead. Go ahead. Go one there. There. Nobody said this thing had to look pretty. It just has to function. If I want a pretty ship, we'll make a base and then load up one of the ones I've made. And even those aren't the sleekest looking ships. That's my hydrogen. Leave that alone.
Inventory full.
Uh-oh. We gotta keep an eye on that, because if we have to, we will tear out of here and leave this sucker. I mean, we've got the marker for it. So if we have to come back to it, we come back. Long as we don't turn in the quest, we've got the marker. But vultures are not good news. See, it's edging closer, but it's also moving this way. So I'm hoping it misses us. But until then, we keep working. Wow, are we getting a couple lag spikes. It's not progressing super fast. That's a good thing. Let me just double check. Oh, we haven't. We need to hack that. Let me grab a couple power cells. Just in case. Where are they? There they are. I can usually do it and lose no more than 2. There's the 2 I lost. But because I had those extras, there, now the battery is officially ours. Alright. Now, let me double check. Make sure this is a station. Yes, good. I can cut these apart and they're not going to move. Uh-oh. I didn't see you down there.
Energy low.
Oh. Recharge time. Boy, he's taking his sweet time, isn't he? Oh, we gotta hurry this up. I think I'm gonna move some things once I get some things hooked up. But that's a problem to worry about later. Right now, I gotta keep an eye on that guy. Let's hurry up. It did not have ice in it. Okay.
Inventory full.
Ah, didn't mean to grind that. Alright, let's get these done. Set everything up for our merge. And get out of this area. Boy, these doors take forever. We don't need a vent.
Inventory full.
All right. I'm going to take the light off of here. Okay, so that's what we've got now. What we're going to do now is give me some weld plates. Four of them. The first one's going to go right there, because that's where hydrogen's going. Means I need one right there. What do you mean access to... Oh, I've got to hack this sucker first. I almost forgot to do that. Now it's mine. That's fine. I'll do that later. Okay. Where'd the pirate go? Ah, I think he left. Yes, victory. I will take that small victory any day. There we go. Alright, so that is where that goes. I'm going to need to get the battery first. Why'd you go there? Where do I put the battery? You know what? Damn. Alright, I'm taking this off for a second. I'll put it back on later. Because that means then I can put the battery up here. So I'm just going to put the pad here. There. Alright, now comes the fun part. Let's fly around, maneuver, and get these bad boys hooked up. Alright, first things first, the battery. There. Over a little. Bingo! Battery attached. We should now show another battery. Yep. Beautiful. Now, we need to line up with... Oh, wait. I think it now thinks I'm a station. Convert to ship. Whoop. Okay. Now we need to line up and do the exact same thing with the hydrogen tank. Sure we're lined up right. Bingo. Convert to station. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a hydro tank too, which is full. Nice. So let's go ahead here. Gotta rename these. There we go. All right. We are set. Let me add that battery to the group. Nice. 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 All right. Now I can put that solar panel. Yeah, that's it. Solar panel back on. What do you mean? There we go. I'm gonna say you better be there. And I actually think that instead of where I had it, I'm gonna put it like this. Yeah. Because then I can put another one next to it later. No, this isn't the prettiest looking thing, but it works. You know what? Do I have... No, not connector. Conveyor. Let me get those. Do I have the parts for one? I should. Yes. Alright, we're going to replace this with a conveyor. Or one of these. So that connections are all still there. Then I can go ahead and put one of these on. And now we'll be able to connect to the station. Beautiful. Now, while we're right here, let's get rid of that GPS signal. Is it that one? Yes. Excellent. So, this is already a very, very good run because we have picked up stuff to help improve our ship and a lot of good stuff that we can sell. So, yeah. 2 down, 1 to go. This is probably going to go a little bit past 3 because I would like, if we can, to complete these 3 and get them turned in so you can see just how good it can be. Yeah, we're definitely going to be in atmosphere for this one, but not far. We have to remember everything we put on makes the ship heavier, so it will take longer to slow down. The other thing I have to remember as we go through and get loaded up with Materials is the heavier the ship, the longer it takes to stop. Space Engineers does take a lot of actual physics into account. I'm usually not big on physics realism games, but this one does it with a nice bit of balance. So, yeah. What is this one? What is this? Huh. Oh. Ho ho, this is one of the ones that has guns. Good thing it's neutral, huh? Alright. Make sure we're all loaded up. Let's go check this thing out. Yeah. Nice assault cannon. I will gladly take your parts. Thank you. Uh-oh. I got you tilting. Where's your gyro? Gyroscope. I know you're here. There you are. Off. Thank you. Now I should be able to use your control panel. Claim. And convert. Thank you. You're not going anywhere now. Look at these thrusters. Holy cow, we're making a metal grid mania. Alright, let's go ahead and just take the rest of you down.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. I think I'm going to hear that a lot. You know what? Let's move the ship closer now that we've got it. The other one not moving. There. Bloop bloop. And the way in, let's see, is it in the connector? No. Does it show me what it's in? No. Oh, hi, cat. Ba-dum-bum-bum. You're probably going to be in here, aren't you? Yep, there it is. We have successfully completed the mission. Now we just get the spoils. Medical component. Oh, superconductors. Yes. Yes. You know what? I'm just going to... Oh, wait, I don't have the... Superconductors are another very expensive item. Nice. Nice, nice. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of these so I can just go in and out as I wish. Very nice. I don't think we'll be able to buy our first ship after this, but we're gonna be really well along towards it. Now, is there anything else on the ship? One assault cannon turret shell. Didn't I take you all the way down? Oh, I didn't. Whoops.
Inventory full.
That's right, because you've got so many grids on you. And it's ships like this that having that grinder ship for comes in real handy. Hello, shells. Alright. So that's everything that... I mean... There's another hydrogen tank. But I don't think we have a need for it. How full is it? Half full. But ours is full, and we're not using it for thrusters. So... See, to be able to sell this as scrap and show you how that goes, we're going to need to... Well... Let's see, where are the parts that we have yet to hack? Probably in here. Though not easily seen. I would have to find and hack the 2 bits that still say that this is and I don't know exactly where those bits and bobs are. There's the event controller. So if I find the battery, we can just tow this thing back. Unless that just made the battery mine. No. And I'm not seeing what else would keep this thing from going to us. Because I should own all this. But that right there will keep us from being able to sell this for scrap, I'm pretty sure. Where's the battery located? Is it under here? You know what? What happens if I get rid of this? Wait, no, I want that there. Is that the battery? No, because the thrusters all have to be hooked up. Hold it. Well, no, that's the event controller. Where would this battery be? Well, you know what? We're just going to start tearing it apart. When we find the battery, we'll know. Let's go.
Inventory full.
I'm going to need some energy. Why is my respawn pod 7? Why is there a respawn pod 7K away? Guys? This is my respawn pod. Did it spawn me a second pod when I died? I'm lost. Why do I have another pod out there? This is my respawn pod. What? I'm a little lost. Okay, yeah, I own this. Okay, thank you. Don't ask me, guys. I don't know what's going on. It's got a respawn pod 7K out that way. And I'm confused. I'm so confused. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Oh, we need more energy. We need to pop in here a minute. That's a little confusing. We might have to check that out after. Not today. But later for sure. Might have to do that off stream and say, why is there a pod out here?
Inventory full.
Boy, does the inventory fill up
Meteor
fast.
storm inbound.
Yay for the meteor storm. I'm happy for it. I hope it enjoys its time in the neighborhood, as long as it leaves me alone. That's not battery, is it? Nope.
Inventory full.
Oh, you know what? Nah, I'll just keep doing it this way. Okie dokie do. Hi diddly dee. It's a scavenger's life for me. Oh no.
Inventory full.
Oh my. That was just a little full. Chase it down. Got all the parts. Ha ha ha.
Inventory full.
All right. Well, we get this one ground down. We get back to the space station and see how we did. I mean, you look at our ship here, you can see we've done pretty well. We found enough stuff. We've made ourselves a couple more cargo containers. We've got an H2 tank that was full. We've got
Inventory full.
our solar panel, another battery on here. And that's just the parts that we've made use of on the ship.
Inventory full.
That doesn't count everything we're going to sell. And yeah, until we've got a decent ship, I don't worry about saving parts to use for a base. That I'll worry about after we have
Inventory full.
got our ship set up to where we're able to do decent stuff. You know, I'm thinking that hydrogen tank's just gonna go away. I'm not worried about it right now. And the problem with the lab ones is it's harder to connect them together. So if we were low on hydrogen, if that tank we found was, say, only half full, I would have docked with this ship and drained what we needed from the tank. There's the battery. Look, I found it. No, we don't need another one. Well, we've got a spot for it. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Wow. What are we filling up on so much? Oh, large steel tubes, right.
Inventory full.
Man, I cannot wait to see what these guys are going to buy from us.
Inventory full.
Because of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? And speaking of things that need filled, but yeah, this, if nothing else, this stream has shown you just how feasible doing a run through like this can be. And hey, if nothing else, you guys are getting a sneak peek into what the Space Engineers series will look like in Season 2. Because Season 2 would be us going to space. expanding the business and such. Of course, the advantage there being the ship I plan on building to get us off planet will be better than the starter pod. It doesn't have to be a ton better, other than, I mean, Mars has like 0.8 gravs, so it's not like it's much lighter than it would be coming off of Earth. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I keep getting turned around. My apologies if I make anybody dizzy. It's not intentional. Goodbye, battery.
Inventory full.
Because of course you are. We are almost done, folks. Almost at the point of saying goodbye to this place and headed back to cash in
Inventory full.
and see how we did the first day. Dream scenario would be we get there, we make enough money, and they have the
Full.
I'm not going to worry about coming back for you. How many are there? Well, yes, actually I will. Okay. And we get the ship we're wanting to start with. All right. That is that for that's that for the salvage. Oh, 0. Let's take a look and see how well we actually have done. We have 1 small, 2 small, 3 small. Holy cow, guys. We came that close to filling all 3 of those that I made. In fact, we probably filled it all the way. Yeah, we have completely filled the cargo on our ship, as well as the connector and the survival kit. Oh my. Well, you know what? We're going to put 1 more cargo on here, I think. Before we head back, I'm going to put the extra cargo on here. It's not like we don't have the parts for it. Yeah, we could put it on this side. There we go. Now I can take and go in here. First off, pod, please. Oops. There we go. Oh, and our connector I want to not use for parking, and I like to turn this way down. .002. Otherwise they slam together and you can get damage sometimes. Now let's see, where's that empty one? There it is. There. Damn, and we went halfway full on curious. Did we, by some chance, get enough? I don't think so. We'll have to check the job. We might have actually got enough steel plate to complete that acquisition job. That's funny. Alright. For now, though, we need to head back to there. Time to cruise on back towards the station. Now, I'm hoping we don't dip super far down into the atmosphere before we shouldn't. Gotta keep an eye on it. If we start seeing an altitude, we're too far in and we need to get out. We're running ion engines on the pod. And if you're not familiar with space engineers, ion engines don't work real well in fact, almost none at all in atmosphere. Hydrogen's fine. Just the more gravity, the more hydrogen you use. Ions don't work. See, if I were going to completely retrofit this, I would want to convert it to hydrogen. Then it could go planetary or orbital space, no problem. That was a profitable run. We're definitely going to run over 3, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. This has been worth it. Salvage are us. Oh, you know, I might want to start slowing down. This old girl is heavy with freight right now. So we'll see how long it takes us to stop. Is that scrap of a ship there? No, that's an asteroid. Okay. Okay, let's get on in here. I'm trying to remember which way the station's oriented. I don't remember. So we'll come over here to the side, hopefully not hit it. Oh, okay, we're just upside down. Now, I need to put my connector on the hotbar. Oh, a little tip. The planetary stations like this also have docking ports off to the side and such, like we're going to use. Don't make the mistake I did in a playthrough. You know, my habit in space is turn the engines off. Well, here's the thing. When you dock to a station, after X amount of time, they will automatically disconnect the dock. In space, you just sit there. On a planet, if your engines are off, your ship will drop to the ground like a proverbial rock. Don't do that. Don't be a Blair. It was messy, I fully admit. I reloaded the save on that one. And we'll just bump on over to here. Proxy 7. We are docked. Happy to have you on board, engineer. Come on in. I like the little greetings. Alright. But see, we're in space. If it disconnects, our ship just sits here unless something bumps it. Like, you know, those drones. Let's hit the depressurize. Now that we're connected, we'll be able to see everything that's on the ship. Do I have anything on me I don't want on me right now? The ammo can sit. Actually, no, I want the ammo put away. We need to get gun. That's the rifle I would like to buy, actually. MR50A. Or R, whichever it is. Let's get on up here to our station. Turn some quests in. Hey, you got something for me I don't have here yet? Yes, you do. Friedman Cargo, where's that? Way too far away. Novak Annex. Way too far away. Yeah, we got a couple more new ones, but nothing, ooh, let's see, do we have any damage? I need to name... You know what? I wonder what if it changed the name of the ship because when I merged with those other blocks. I bet that's what happened. That's okay. We will figure things out later. I just gotta remember I don't have any GPS on that one. Alright, let's get our contracts turned in. Here we go. So we are currently at 7,900. So we'll say 8K. Here we go. Accepted. Not the bulk. There we go. Finish. From my inventory. Yep. Here we go. Payment. And payment. Alright. Now we need 3,800 steel plate. Do we have? Not that one. We have 3,100, so we can't do it yet. That's okay. Let's go ahead here and see what we can sell from here. Bulletproof glass. I don't have any there. Computers. I have 100. I kind of like to hold on to those a little bit, though. Construction components. Yeah, you can have all those. Detector. Yes, I do have. You can have all those. Displays. Sure. Don't have any explosives. Girders, no. No gravity components. Man, I wish. Interior plates, sure, you can have all those. Large steel tubes, yeah. Metal grids. Motors. I'm just selling most everything out of this. Power cells I'm holding on to in case I want to make more batteries. I'll sell those for now. Reactor components, I'm holding on to. Small steel tubes, yeah, you can have those 6, sure. Hold on to my solar panels when I have them. Steel plates, not in this one. Superconductors, not in this one. Thruster components, I got a few. Look at that, $500,000 for 15 of those. Now we go to the next cargo pod. And let's see here. Construction components, sure. Sell the rest of what they want from there. I can have a few girders. They can have the interior plates. Motors, sure. What else do I have here? Nothing I'm going to part with on that one. So, more thruster components? No. Superconductors aren't in this one. Displays, sure. Computers, I'll hang on to for now. Bulletproof glass, metal grids. Yeah, there they are. Here, you can have all those too. I've got my cargo made. Radio components, here you can have that one. Okay, that's it for that one. Next. Thruster components. No, look at this. Superconductors. 116 of them at 26K each. We just made 3 million off of those. Ha 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 ha. Computers. I've got 68 here. You know what? We'll sell those. I kept the others, so we'll sell that. No explosives. Girders. Boy, we did not find many girders on that set. Large steel tubes. Metal grids. Hey, we completely filled their order for those. Okay. That looks like everything for now. Guys, we made 6 million off of that run. 6.3. 6,340,000 roughly. Boom. Now, do they sell? They have an elite welder. I'm buying both. Back up. But if we look for what we have right now, we could buy. We're not ready for what we want yet. Wow, they do not have the ship we want. Huh. Interesting. I mean, they've got the grinder, but he doesn't do us a lot of good without a ship that's really capable of supporting him. Bulwark 2. What's this? Compact yet capable cargo vessel, hydrogen propulsion. And it's got a Gatling turret and forward guns. I mean, that's tempting. I don't know how much cargo it's got. Looking at it, I mean, that's a big hydrogen tank on there that I can see. It might have 1 to 2 cargo pods. Because otherwise we're 10K away. You know what? we're going to take a chance. Let's buy this one. I haven't seen this one yet. So we're going to use our money and buy a new ship. There we go. Now, I also want to show you, if we look at, this is STMR, right? Let me look. STMR, yeah. If we look at STMR, we're at 90. We gained 90 reputation just those missions we did. And those were the smaller ones. So we're getting there. Let's go check. Hello, yes, hi. Let's go see. I want to see one other thing. Contracts. Got the bulk. Let's go ahead and see what they've got here. Large steel tubes. Radio components. I sold those radio components, dang it. You know what? We'll find more. I'm going to accept that one. And I'm not going to accept that because that's a lot. That's some heavy stuff there. But let's go ahead and see what our new ship looks like. Was it worth the $2 million we paid for it? Hey, that was rude. All right, where is it? Where is our new ship? Out there. Let's go look. All right, not bad. I mean, it does have guns. Looks like it's not a step into or anything. I don't see any actual entrances. Let's look. Let's take a peek. Ah, it's got modular cargoes. It does not have a survival kit. So it will not replace our pod. But modular cargo, how much is that? $10, that's $20K worth of inventory. All right, compared to what do we currently have? Boy, you know, it bothers me. We don't have any broadcast, any marker on this ship. Is there no antenna on this thing? No. We need to put an antenna on this thing, or at least a beacon. But how much cargo do we have on this one? Yeah, we've got a lot more cargo on this one. Well, that wasn't worth the price we paid for it. Live and learn. Now, if I wanted to be cheesy, I could reload this a backup save that it makes. It makes 5 of them, and never have bought it. But I think what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to sell it for scrap. It's nice, but it's not worth it. I'm going to take all the Gatling ammo, though. It wasn't worth the price we paid. It really wasn't. So, it has no survival kit, which means we die it's lost. But let's go ahead and just sell it now. I'll show you how this works. You go to salvage. We go to the hauler. Generate salvage quote. We're only going to get 200K for it. Oh well. It's gone. I gotta remember to rename this. And put a beacon on it. You're free to depart. We'll keep the lights on. See, when they post that, we are no longer connected here at the dock. If we look, there, we're locked. But yeah, that was not worth what we paid for it. Dang it. Oh well, bad business investment. Now I want to see here. Beacon. What's it take? You know those radio parts that we had? We needed those. Dang it. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. We'll just put that there and know that we have to save for it. Alright. But that is... Let me get inside the station for this. That was not a bad run, other than our bad business decision there. Let me see if they've got the ship I really want, and I'll show them to you. So, come over here to the store. Ooh, they do have hydrogen. So, they do sell hydrogen. We can, and see, to buy it, we would just go to the large tank. We're full. We don't need to worry about it. But what we're looking for is a couple of different ones. They don't have any of the ones we want. This looks like a nice ship. It's got large cargo, bottom rear connectors, and a survival kit. And with those connectors, it can carry, you can connect like the scrapper or something to it. So we might need to just save up like 11 more mil. That's probably going to be it. We'll probably do that, and then we can go ahead and get the Jackdaw. If they get the other one in that we want, we'll grab it, because I know it works great. See if we wanted to do fighting. Want to do fighting, they've got different ones. Ooh, that's a nice looking one. That actually looks real nice. If we wanted to take on some combat missions, we could possibly think of that. But yeah, the hauler I think is going to end up being... You don't want this one. It's got jump drives, but it doesn't have the power to keep them going. I watched Beeblebum in his current economy playthrough series. Got this, and yeah, unless you're going to merge it with another ship like he did, it's not worth it. I don't know about the narrow frame. It's got 3 large cargo containers. And you could put more thrusters or weapon upgrades on it. That might be a thought. That's 43 though. That's way down the line. The hauler at 14 is our next goal. So that's what we got. We'll check out for more jobs and such next time. I will probably in fact, yeah, I will probably between uh, streams and such, just off stream, go find out what's up with that other cargo pod or respawn pod. I have a feeling. Excuse me. What do you think you're doing? Yeah. Sheesh, trying to have a discussion around here. We'll find out why all of a sudden it gave us an icon way out there. But that'll all be next time that we're jumping to Space Engineers. It may be a couple weeks. Like I said, next Saturday is going to be the 7 Days to Die. We'll take a look at the 3.0 update. Then we'll probably come back to Space Engineers. I really love this game. I can sit and spend literally hours playing this game. You get lost. You lose track of time. This is a time sink for sure. But, whoop, oh, excuse me. Well, okay, we're not going to do the, first person mode. Evidently, it did not come with me at the time that we did. But, spectator, it's weird. I do definitely want to thank you all for watching, whether you were here during the stream or tuning in on a replay. I just ask that you please hit that like button, help get the channel and content out into the algorithm more. Also, feel free to leave a comment. If you play Space Engineers, what do you think of this kind of playthrough? Do you have any favorite ships or any favorite bits from the Economy 2 update that you like? Also, if you like what you see and you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. If you do hit subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when we've got new stuff coming out. Operation Mars, our Space Engineer series, new episodes every Tuesday. We've got our Planet Crafter series on Fridays. And of course, every Saturday, we've got Survival Saturday live streams. Next Saturday, we check out the 7 Days to Die 3.0 update. Until then, take care, and we will see you on the flip side.